Welcome to On the Record, Updates and Echoes, a podcast by the Pocahontas Record Democrat. I'm Erin Summers. We're sponsored this month by Murray Law Firm. I think the biggest news story that we had this week was one out of Newell and Sac City. A Newell mom was at the park in Sac City with her kids a few weeks ago, watching them play, and then they came home. When her daughter fell asleep at the table, she didn't think much of it at first. 3-year-olds will fall asleep anywhere when they're tired enough. I definitely have pictures of all 3 of my kids sleeping on the dog bed because it was a soft place and they just slumped over. But the mom began to get worried the next morning when her daughter wouldn't wake up. So knowing that something was wrong, they ran her to the hospital. And after quite a few blood tests, it turned out that the girl had eaten a gummy candy at the park in Sac City that was laced with THC. You can read more about what the mom had to say about the situation, as well as what researchers are saying about how often this happens in all of our papers this week. You can also find something really cool in all of our papers, our graduation salutes. You'll find photos of graduating seniors from PAC and Newell Fonda, as well as information about what these new grads are doing next. It's worth looking through those pages, and thanks so much to our sponsors for making sure these pages happen each year. U.S. Senator Joni Ernst was in Lorenz on Friday to present an award to Julie Wurr of Heart and Home. Read what Ernst had to say about small businesses in Lorenz in this week's paper, and you can also find some of Ernst's thoughts on other things that Congress is working on, including the Farm Bill, in the paper too. And Pocahontas City Councilman Dewey Flaherty resigned after just a few months on the council. There is a lot going on there. Read about it in this week's paper. The Fonda City Council learned last week that the city's billing software had increased charges to run auto payments, and the increase was pretty substantial. It went from about 50 cents per transaction to $3. You can read about that, as well as get the latest information on when the Fonda pool might be able to open this summer in this week's Buena Vista County Journal. Other things in this week's papers include photos from Newell Fonda's spring concert, an update about drug arrests in Pocahontas, the final numbers from the Pocahontas Community Economic Development's Meals for Seniors program, and a photo of the 2026 Pocahontas Poppy Girl. I don't always mention my weekly column here, but this week's was a little more newsy than usual. You can read my column to learn about a local city that is borrowing an idea from Pocahontas County, and you can decide whether you think it's really good flattery or more of a kind of intellectual theft. In sports, Newell Fonda had 3 golfers on both the girls and the boys teams earn all conference honors last week. Emma Hurd, Rowan Nielsen, and Paige Erickson earned those honors for the girls team, while Jackson Hograve, Landon Cruz, and Kellen Meyer earned the honors for the boys. At the conference track meet, Marini Brabick won the 1500 meter, and the 4x800 relay team of Quinn Sievers, Riley Hograve, Elliott Hamilton, and Brabick took first in their race as well. PAC's Cameron Allen and Delaney Jansen earned Twin Lakes all-conference medals at the TLC meet last week. The boys team competed, but no team members earned conference honors. The PAC girls track team was 3rd place overall at their TLC meet. Danica Dreeth won the 100-meter dash and the 100-meter hurdles. Haley Hosworth won the shot put, and the 4x100 relay team of Dreeth, Hosworth, Natalie Summerlot, and Chloe Mefford was first as well. For the boys, Carson Wielander won the TLC title for the Indians in the long jump. Both schools' track teams start the postseason this Thursday with state qualifying meets. Newell Fonda will head to Audubon, while PAC goes to Sioux Rapids. The golf postseason starts this week, too. PAC girls will be in Emmitsburg Friday, while the boys play Wednesday, May 13th at Claremont Country Club, north of Clarion. The Newell Fonda boys host a sectional golf meet Wednesday of this week, while the girls head to Dunlap on Friday. Up next is my interview with Noelle Murray and Tami Nystrom of Murray Law Firm. Welcome to On the Record, Updates and Echoes, a podcast by the Pocahontas Record Democrat. I'm Erin Summers. With me today are our sponsors for the month of May, Noelle Murray and Tami Nystrom of Murray Law Firm. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. If you guys are lucky, you will spot Freddie, the office dog. I'm hoping he sticks around and makes an appearance, but you never know. Maybe he's camera shy. Are you camera shy today, bud? All right. Let's just talk a little bit about you guys and your background. What was it like to grow up in Havelock when you grew up in Havelock? And, what was your childhood like?
Well, as a child of the 60s, it was, I just gave myself away, didn't I? No, it was great. We lived on a farm just 2 miles west and north
Okay.
of town, and I just remember being outside a lot.
Okay. Nice.
Yes, we had horses.
Horses, we had
Every girl's dream, right?
pigs. We never had cows, but we had goats for a while, sheep, llamas. Yes.
Oh, how'd you end up with llamas?
Well,
Mom,
our mother, and a raccoon, pet raccoon.
Oh, okay. Was it friendly?
not to everyone,
Yes.
not to me.
I'm sorry.
Only when she went into heat.
Her name was
She
Farrah,
to me.
and
Okay.
Farrah hated Noelle.
Oh,
She would
funny.
growl and
It was not funny at the time.
chase her. I mean,
I
and
walked
my
downstairs.
chasing was like this because she
Yeah.
didn't run very fast. She
Yeah.
was quite fat.
But she could hide, and then you walk through a room, jump out, and attack your feet. I had bloody feet half the time.
Blood aside, it sounds like a fun childhood. I'm sure there were a lot of farm chores and animal chores.
Absolutely.
But you went to school in Havelock, or
Plover first.
Plover first.
Yep.
And then
Elementary school, and then Havelock.
Okay. And then kind of where did you end up? Where'd you go off to college, or what'd you do kind of after you graduated from high school?
Well, I went to Missouri for undergraduate school, and then to a school down there, and then after that went to law school,
Okay.
and then really just ended up living in, I don't know, I 20 different states.
Wow.
Yes, I worked as an attorney for, I don't know how many years. I'd have to really think about it. But then I went into, I went to work for T-Mobile.
Yeah.
And did that for the last, I would say, half of my adult career. So for 22 years, and that's where I retired from.
Okay.
Down in Texas.
And Noelle, where'd you go to school?
I went to school at the University of Iowa.
Okay.
Where I was
Nice.
in the marching band and got to go to
Nice.
Rose Bowl and 2 SeaWorld Bowls
Oh, cool.
and a Peach Bowl. And then from there, I, in my attempts to forever copy my big sister, I followed her to Houston and went to law school.
Nice. And then what eventually brought you back to Pocahontas, or Pocahontas County, I guess?
Well, you go first. You came
Well,
back to Iowa.
I married my husband, who is my high school sweetheart,
Okay.
Jay Murray. And we, at the time, he had gotten a job and was working in banking in Missouri. So
Oh, okay.
I took the bar in Missouri when I graduated law school as a newlywed. And then we were in Missouri for, 10 plus years. And then we had 3 girls. And then eventually just wanted to really raise them in Iowa because it's Iowa and that's Missouri. So.
Fair enough. I suppose.
And then ultimately we lived in the Iowa City area for 20 plus years. And then when my dad passed away, I took what was this little satellite office with Don Beneke here in Pocahontas and kind of made it more of my headquarters, which it is now.
Nice.
Yeah. Similar. I mean, after Dad passed, I really wanted to spend time with our mom.
Oh, sure.
So it was a big decision because it meant retiring maybe 2-3 years earlier than I wanted to.
Sure.
And it meant uprooting my kid who loved living in North Texas, Dallas area, and bringing her up here. And I knew I was going to.
It's a culture shock.
It really, really, I think it still is for her.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did that.
Yeah.
And it was, once I decided it was just the right thing.
Yeah.
So, came up in July of 2022.
Okay. And just one thing I've noticed about both of you, you're so involved in community organizations. You've been active with chamber stuff. What really inspired you guys to do that kind of community service and those kinds of community activities?
I blame our parents.
I do too. It's how we grew up.
Okay.
It's a combination of our dad was on every board and committee and ran or at least was involved in somehow literally everything. Havelock's a small town. So it takes people like that to keep things going. And then we went to a teeny tiny high school where you had to, I did every sport that was available to me and every other activity. So I think.
Because you had to. If you saw the need that if somebody didn't do it, it wasn't going to happen, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I wasn't involved down in where I lived down in Allen, Texas. And so when I got up here, I was resistant.
Sure.
And it was a lot of pushing and pulling and right. And so I most immediately blame you.
Point at Noelle,
I
and
think
it's
it
her
was
fault.
Mom.
Well,
If we're taking a casserole every other day to something.
Yeah.
And
but it's good. It's I really enjoy it. It's a small community. What are you gonna not be involved? You know.
Well, that and I, you know, with some of the stuff that I'm involved in, sometimes I like to tell people I get more out of being involved in it than I put into it. I mean, you just there's a lot of fulfillment in helping with stuff and being involved in stuff. You know, and I also joke that if I help plan it, the timing is always more convenient to me too.
Yes, that's right.
But
you can pick when.
You can, yeah, exactly. What are you guys excited to offer as far as like legal services for folks here in Pocahontas County? I know that I did
You're so nuts. I like helping people. You know, it's that sounds so cornball.
It's so does.
But no, it really is. It's like the ones when she'll meet with the person first usually, and then get the issue or whatever it is. And as long as it's not heavily admin focused, I'm pretty down with running with whatever she tells me to do. And I feel for people who are just down on their luck, you know, and really struggling with whether it's whether it's just something to do with a house payment or a debt. I think it's great, you know, if we can help resolve it.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I think our favorite cases are the pro bono ones.
Yeah, that's really what
I do. Cases.
I just want to put that out there. We're not all pro bono. Yeah.
But I mean, I think
they're all pro bono.
I would say there's a lot of need in this community. I think that people don't always recognize, because there's plenty of people who do very well. I mean, it's a low cost of living. You don't have to drive far to get your groceries. I mean, you can get just about anything you want in town, or you can order the rest of it. But there are so many people that we don't realize that don't have resources. So
that's so true.
Or they've never been to an attorney. Like they've never had to their whole lives. Yeah. So I just know that we're not intimidating.
So you don't scare them away when they come in.
And it's almost like, well, howdy. You know?
And if they're lucky, Freddie will come say hi first.
Yes.
I mean,
most definitely he will.
Yeah.
Might be in the form of a bark, a sharp bark.
Well, he's just letting you. He's a doorbell.
Yes.
He's a doorbell. Better than a doorbell.
Yes.
Probably. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add, or that you would like people in the community to know about you, about Murray Law Firm, or just, why you're excited to be here?
I'm
with my sister.
Oh, I'm with my sister too. She can never leave so long.
Is your relationship better now that you're adults, or were you always really close? And
always really close.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of maybe mean when we were little, but
sometimes kind of mean.
Like, I'm always looking for hope that my boys will start to get along someday.
Oh, they will.
I hope so.
It's not fun when you're
Although it's shocking how some people don't.
Yeah.
We have probate cases, and it's like, they're fighting, so.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. Well, thank you both for sitting down and talking with me. Thank you again for sponsoring us this month. We're really excited to have you on the podcast. Thank you so much, and we will talk with you next week.